Okay, lesson 76, using linear models to solve problems. Linear just means using lines, right? So, fill in the blanks. You've got a line here, it's cut into 3, and you've got a line here that's got the same 3. That's a terrible cut job there, but all right. Cut into 3, but it's also got 2 extras. So, bar A, this is bar B. Bar A is 3/5, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 boxes. This is 3 of those boxes. So bar A is 3/5 the length of bar B. Okay? In the next one, you've got a bar that's 5 long, and you've got a bar that's 2 long. Bar A is 2/5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and it's got 2 on the top. 2/5 as long as bar A as bar B. You finish the third one by yourself. Okay, pay attention to the example, okay? 75 students are on a bus, 75 kids on a bus. 2/3 as many boys as girls. So if I was going to draw that, right, I would have 2/3 as many boys as girls. So those are my girls, these are my boys. I have 2/3, 1, 2, 3/3, 2/3 of them are boys. 2/3 as many boys as girls. How many boys are there? Okay. Well, I know that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes, and my 75 kids have to be divided amongst those 5 boxes. So how many times does 5 go into 75? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 15 times. So that means that each of these boxes is worth 15. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. That's what we needed. 75 kids. So how many boys are there? 15 and 15. There are 30 boys. 15, 15, 15. 45 girls. 30 and 45 is 75. Okay? There's our example. We're going to do one very similar on our own. So find the number of boys by drawing a linear model as in the example above. Now there are 40 kids on the bus. 3/5 as many girls as boys. Okay? So 3/5. So that means I gotta draw fifths. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, terrible cutting job again. 3/5. So 3/5. So there are 3/5 as many girls as boys. So 3/5 is girls. And there's the boys. So how many pieces do we have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have to divide our 40 students into 8 boxes. How many times does 8 go into 40? 8 times what is 40? 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. 5 times 8 is 40. So that means that each of these boxes is worth 5. So the question asks, find the number of boys. So how many boys are there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 boys. It doesn't ask, but there are 15 girls. 15 and 25 is 40. So we know we've got the right answer. Okay? Now, I'll help you set up the next one, and then you do it on your own, okay? There are 27 students on the bus. 2/7 as many boys as girls. So we know we've got to cut it into 7, right? We cut it into 7. And that 2/7, it says 2/7 as many boys as girls. Okay? There are 27 students. You need to figure out how many boxes there are. figure out how many students have to be in each box to make 27, and then figure out how many boys there are. Okay, you do that one on your own. Alrighty. Number 3, the bars below represent the number of red and green beads in a box. So we have 3 green and 4 red. I can't leave it like that. It's driving me crazy. Okay, cut it nicely, Carrie. Come on. That's more better. Okay, so there are 10 more red than green, which means they're equal to here, right? So this piece that sticks out is worth 10. So if this piece is worth 10, so is this piece, and 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 this piece. So how many, it asks how much is each unit worth? Each unit is worth 10. How many beads are there all together? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70 beads all together. Okay? I'll do the second one with you. Green is 3. Well, that's not terrible, that's not good. And red is 2 boxes longer, right? They're equal to here, so this is 2 boxes longer. There are 8 more red than green. So this has to be equal to 8. So what is each box worth? 4. So if this is worth 4 and this is worth 4, they are all worth 4. Okay? So it says how much is each unit worth? 4. How many beads all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4. You can do the minute math. Okay, answer C on your own. Pause the video. Okay, number 4. Draw a model to find the number of red and green beads in each problem. Okay, 2/3 as many green beads as red. So I'm going to draw thirds, and there are 2/3 as many green as red. So this is green, this is red. 2/3 as many green as red. There are 10 more reds than green. So this piece that sticks out is worth 10, which means this is 10, this is 10, this is 10, and this is 10, right? They want to know how many red and green beads in each problem. So green would be 20, red would be 30, altogether we would have 50. Okay, you do the second one. Don't be confused. It's 3 to 5, which means all together there are 8. So we're going to draw going to draw 8, right? And there would be 3. Nope, I am wrong. Let me look down at what I did. Oh, duh. 3 to 5 is 3/5. So we're going to cut into 5. Pardon me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then it says that there are 6 more greens than reds. So this is green, this is red. This has to equal 6. So what are each of those worth if they both have to equal 6? Okay? You guys finish it up. All right, number 5, solve the problem using the diagram as a model. Okay, I did find this a little bit tricky, but let's see if we can walk through it. Okay, so it says 1/4 of the fish in a tank are red. So that means that, I don't know, let's cut it into quarters. Half, half, half. Okay, I cut it into quarters. 1/4 here are red, and that's a quarter, right? The rest are blue and green. So all of this is blue and green, right? there are 6 more green fish than red. So if this is a quarter, this is a quarter. And then we have what did it say, green? 6 more green than red. So the green is going to be a quarter, the same as red, because it's the red plus 6, and then plus 6, right? So it's all of the quarter plus an extra 6. So we have to take 6 away from this quarter. Then there are 24 blue fish. Okay, so blue is 24. Didn't know where I wrote it. Okay, so this 6 is part of this quarter, right? So the blue is all of this half plus the 6 from that came from the green, right? So that means that this would be, the blue would be 24 plus the 6 from the green. And 24 and 6 would give us the half. So that would be 30. And this half would also be 30 because 1 quarter belonged to green and 6 of the next half belonged to green as well as the 24 blue. So the 6 and 24 make 30. So if a half is 30, that means that each quarter, like this, is 30, which means this half is 15. So that would mean that the red fish, which was a quarter, is 15. The green, which was a quarter plus 6, would be 21. And they told us that the blue was 24, which means total 20, 40, 45, or 20, 40, 55, 56, 60, which means there are 60 fish total. And that makes sense because a quarter of 60 is 15, okay? So I know that one's tough. These, the last two are challenging. Now, draw a model to solve this problem. 1/3 of the fish in the tank are orange. Okay, so, gonna cut it into thirds. 1/3 are orange. Okay? The rest are yellow and blue. There are 9 more yellows than orange. So, this is all gonna be yellow, plus 9 here, right? Then there are 10 blue fish. So that means that there's 10 blue plus 9 yellow in this third. So that means total there are 19 in this third. 9 from the yellow and 10 from the blue, which means if this third is 19, so is this third 19. So is this third 19. So how many fish were there? There were 1/3 orange. So orange would be 19. Yellow was the same as orange plus 9. So it would be 19 and 9, which would be 28. And then they told us that there were 10 blue fish. So that means there's 20, 30, 49, and 8 is 57 fish total in the tank. Okay, I know those last ones are challenging. Maybe go over them a couple of times, get it straight in your head about why it works the way it works. And that's it for today. Have a good day.